So this is David and James again, reporting at Download 2015. We're here today with Elin from Blues Pills. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, these guys just rocked the second stage. How was it for you?
It was great. It was, I was a bit nervous when I saw the stage, and then first song, it just it's got felt comfortable.
So have you played stages of that size before?
We played Rock im Ring and Rock im Park in Germany last week.
Yep.
And that was also just mind blowing.
How was the sort of reaction from the bands for that then?
It was great. It was great. It's a big crowd, and here today too. It's an early show, so people are going to be more hungover.
Breaking off the cobwebs.
Yeah.
How do you find the crowd at Download?
Nice.
Really good. Good reception.
Yes, and I didn't think it was going to be that many people, honestly, because we're such a new band, and also we playing on that big stage, that's
you guys
mind blowing.
You guys want to be going since 2011, isn't that right?
Yeah, 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
So you've gathered an insane amount of momentum to be playing that stage today.
It's crazy.
How's that been for you? Kind of jumping up through the rungs, I guess.
It's going good.
Yeah.
But in the beginning it was, kind of, when we started to play bigger venues or bigger stages, you were kind of, maybe not ready for it. But now you kind of grew. We always want to develop as a band and as performers, and I think it's good to have that in mind.
Absolutely, yeah. So is it definitely kind of jumping in the deep end for you guys a little bit, and then just swimming, I guess.
Yes.
So what does your name mean? Blues Pills.
Blues Pills. We play the blues and we're playing psychedelic music.
So is that an influence of the band then?
Yeah.
Or is that more from your influences from the rock and blues scene?
It's more of the rock, of the blues and the rock scene. We actually got the name from a guy we knew who had a music blog with obscure 60s music, and it was called Blues Pills. So then when we started the band, we asked him if we could have it.
So where was this publication? Because you've got your bands in different countries, haven't you?
Yeah.
There's a guy from Sweden, America. So how did that all come about?
It's a long story. But I met the American guy, Zach, who plays bass. I met him in America when I was there for holidays.
Right.
And he played in a band before, so he'd been to France and been touring, and he saw Dorian play, and they played together. So then he kind of, brought us all together, and that's how it was. Before we even went on tour, we had released one EP.
Right.
We all hadn't played together.
So
we
is that
sent from from Sweden and from France?
So it's all it's quite a big chance really that you're here today doing
Really.
So were you working on a project before that? Were you in different bands?
Yeah,
I've been in a
few bands. I've been in a disco metal band.
A disco metal band? Oh, what's the name of your disco metal band?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, is it cool? Is it that much of is that a bit of your shady history there?
And also I was in an all-girl stoner band, and what else have I been? In school I had a tribute band to Black Sabbath.
Oh, wicked.
With my heavy metal friends.
So what's your favourite Black Sabbath song to cover?
NIB.
Awesome. So you're signed to Nuclear Blast. You're quite an interesting band to be signed to Nuclear Blast, considering all the dirty metal bands that are on there. So do you think there's sort of almost like a classic rock, blues rock kind of reunion sort of going on at the moment? So if you look at Sunday at this festival, obviously you've got Slash playing and all these kind of more classic rock bands. How do you think you sort of fit into that and the movement of the genre going forward?
I don't really know. That was a hard question. But I haven't really thought of it. I'm so happy though that people, take our music to them, because, and I think that's what the more mainstream music is lacking. It's lacking these musicians that they write their own music, and they have their own tones, and they can play their instruments. And you're not just fake singing, or it's real. It's a real deal.
Auto-tune pop and everything like that.
Yeah, just I think that's what people want, and what they,
So do you reckon which countries do you reckon was your biggest influences? Would it sort of be the UK rock scene, like Cream and Purple, or more like the American kind of side, or?
I think like when we first started the band, we were listening to Then Play On,
Yes.
and we were just like
The best era of Fleetwood Mac.
yeah, and we wanted to like we said like we wish we could create something like this, you know, like this amazing. So that was for our first, you know, step as a band. That was Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac, Then Play On. But then I mean, when I was little, I listened a lot to Aretha Franklin, and before I got into the heavier stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
And my first ever record I bought was Joe Cocker, so I always, you know, I like those big voices, like raspy. You know, you can hear that they're struggling, and it's like awesome. So yeah, it's a different.
So what's your favourite thing about the festival environment then? What do you find quite exciting about Download, for instance?
All the people. Yeah, it's so nice, you know. That's also when you're on tour. You meet so many people like you never would have met. Like, and I take that so much. I'm so happy for it that we get to meet all these media people and all these bands.
Do all the interviews.
Yeah, and promoters, and you know, it's a whole new world.
Yeah. So how did your most recent UK tour go then? How did that go down?
It went great. It was because we've been to the UK now. Like I thought people were gonna be tired of us. Like, oh, not again. Now they're coming again. But like, yeah, our fans are like, you know, they stay with us and they come to our shows, even though, you know, we haven't released anything new. So they're gonna, you know, end up singing the same songs, but they still are there. And then the audience like moves. So it's like, yeah, lucky.
You got any plans to tour India at all?
Sorry.
You got any plans to tour India? India?
India.
Yeah. You're going to go to India anytime in the future?
I would love to, but I know we don't have any plans on it. But I always wanted to go there. Like,
Yeah, definitely go.
So what would you have to say to your fans watching in India right now?
Yeah.
you guys are great. Hopefully we come and see you in the near future. That would be awesome.
Excellent. Right, can I just get one more thing from you, like an ID tag? Just, I'm Elin from some Blues Pills, and you're watching Metal Wani.
Metal Wani.
Yep.
It's
Wani, it's like W-A-N-I, Wani.
Metal Wani.